Okay, I've always wanted to do this. So since putting the Rogue ST Pros in play, like they've kind of changed my iron game. If you've read any of my articles, you know that I fell in love with the Apex 21, had a brief relationship with the TCB and actually the old Apex Pro Double Dot. But then I put these in the bag and it kind of changed everything for me. It gave me the look I wanted, the feel I wanted, and the numbers I wanted. But I've always wanted to compare it against the gamer that I had before versus why Rogue ST Pro. And I'm going to show you with the numbers right now. Let's hit some balls, let's get into it. Welcome to the world of wonder. Let the games begin. Oh, this thing's awesome. It's actually a lot of fun to hit. I know a lot about your bag. How much do you know about your own?
Not as much as you.
I am here with John Rahm. JR, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
There's like a dime sweet spot mark here.
Are you not supposed to have that?
It's really hard to get. So last winter, I was messing around with some shafts and I found some heads that I liked, and I ended up putting in a kind of older set, which is the Apex Pro with the Dynamic Gold X100 mid shafts. And I liked them because ball came out a little lower and they had some spin, but I was only really optimized from like 8 to pitching wedge. So I'm going to show you what that looked like, and I'm going to show you the difference between these. These are the same exact spec. So this 7-iron's at 32.5 degrees, so is my Rogue ST Pro, and my stock numbers for a 7-iron are, with this one it was like 165 with like 7,000 spin, and I think it was like 16 or 17 launch, and I'll get the data here as we hit some balls. I'm gonna hit 3 balls of this, and I'm gonna show you the difference. So it's a pretty calm day, really no wind to speak of, maybe a little left to right, but it's not gonna hurt the ball at all. Chrome Soft X golf balls, and we're gonna hit it right at that yellow flag out there. Okay, that was a perfect example because I was a little lower on the club face. So you're gonna see what these things do when I hit it like that. Okay, 6,700 spin. That ball carried 168 on a miss hit. Okay, that's fair enough. Came out a little lower. Let's hit a couple more. That one I hit good. That was out of the middle. Okay, 171 carry at 7,100 spin, 7,152 to be exact. A little pulley, but I hit it good. Let's hit one more. Just a nice stock 7-iron. See if we can actually turn on one here. That one I hit really nicely. Nice flight to it, dead straight. 7,019 spin, 170 carry. That's 17 launch, can't argue that. Those are great, great numbers, okay? Great numbers. But then there was a discrepancy, and I'll tell you why. 7-iron was kind of the swing club. 7-irons I would say was 85% optimized. 8-9 wedge were great. It's when I got to the 4, 5, 6 that things got funky. Then I put these ones in. Rogue ST Pro, same exact spec, same shaft, same length, same everything. And my biggest fear with these things is, are they gonna spin enough? And in a previous video, I proved that they spin plenty. But let me just show you the difference between that one and this one. That's the thin shot. Okay, watch this. Perfect example, right on cue. 18 launch at 6,600 spin, and I carried 175 yards. So I lose, say for example, I have a 171 yard carry and I have to hit a solid 7-iron. This one still hits the green, that one's going in the water. That's huge for me. Okay, let's hit one more. Actually, let's hit 2 more. Okay, see if we can hit one. One of the things that were hard with these ones is people didn't think you could hit them low because they're so hot. Like that was flushed. A little bit lower flight. So that was at 15 launch at 6,900 spin, and it carried 178 yards. So with conventional irons, not like Rogue ST Pros, my floor is low, my floor is low, and my ceiling's like not very high. With these ones, my floor is like up, really raised the floor, and I have a place to go if I want to step on one. So if I really want to crush this one, if I want to hit one hard, I can get 185 out of this thing. And it's apples to apples in loft. It's not because the lofts are stronger. This is just a hotter face, and it's more forgiving. So if I want to crush one, like say I want to reach a par 5 and I'm in between clubs, like that's as hard as I can hit it. That was mash, by the way. Yeah, I mean, 6,500 spin, 182 carry, and it launched at 18. Same dude. I didn't like get better in the last 2 minutes between switching clubs. Same guy. Same loft, same lie, same everything. But you add a more forgiving face, a little hotter face, add profile, they kind of look the same. I'm really not giving up much. I'm only getting performance by switching to this iron. So you better players out there, if you're like dipping in ball speed or just want a little bit more forgiveness across the iron set, these are the biggest no-brainer ever, if you're a better player. So anyway, if you have any more questions, go to the World of Wonder website, CallawayGolf.com, Rogue ST Pro. It's gonna be hard wiggling these things out of my bag. Shout out to True Temper. These mid shafts are amazing, by the way. It's Johnny Wonder. We're out of here.